The thing that hurts you the most was never the person who said it. It was the wound inside you that their words happened to touch. Think about the last time someone's comment ruined your entire day. A look, a tone, a single sentence. You replayed it for hours. You couldn't let it go. And you told yourself, they did this to me. They made me feel this way. But here is the truth almost no one is brave enough to face. No one can trigger a wound that isn't already there. The man who understood this better than anyone was Jung. And what he discovered will either set you free or terrify you, because it removes your last excuse and hands you your power back. Jung gave us a concept that changed psychology forever. He called it the shadow. The shadow is everything inside you that you have hidden, denied, or refused to look at. The anger you pretend you don't feel, the jealousy you're ashamed of, the parts of yourself you buried just to be accepted. And here is the trap. The more you refuse to look at your shadow, the more it controls you. Because what you will not face inside yourself, you will be forced to feel from the outside. This is why certain words destroy you while others bounce off. When someone calls you a failure and it crushes you, it is because some silent part of you already fears it is true. The insult didn't create the wound, it only found it. Now understand the person attacking you. Jung discovered something he called projection. People cannot tolerate their own shadow, so they throw it onto others. The man who calls you arrogant is often drowning in his own insecurity. The woman who calls you cold is terrified of how much she feels. When someone attacks you, they are rarely describing you. They are confessing themselves. The cruelty aimed at you is a mirror of the war happening inside them. They are not powerful. They are overflowing, and you simply became the wall they splashed against. Once you see this, something shifts. The arrow still flies, but it no longer lands, because you finally understand it was never really about you. And here is what they never tell the sensitive ones. Your sensitivity is not weakness. The reason words reach you so deeply is that you are awake. You feel the layers others are too numb to notice. Most people sleepwalk through their lives, reacting without ever understanding. You feel everything because you are conscious. That is not a curse. That is the beginning of power. But feeling deeply and being controlled by your feelings are two different things. Jung never asked you to stop feeling. He asked you to turn around and finally face what you have been running from. Because the moment you integrate your shadow, the moment you look at your fears, your wounds, your darkness, and say, "This too is me," there is nothing left for the world to exploit. You cannot be triggered by a wound you have already healed. You cannot be shamed for a truth you already own. This is how you become untouchable, not by building walls, by becoming whole. So here are the laws of an unshakable mind. 1. When something wounds you, stop blaming the person and ask what part of you they touched. The trigger is a map to the wound. 2. Face your shadow before others use it against you. Name your fears, your envy, your darkness. What you own can never be weaponized. 3. Remember that every attack is a confession. The cruelty of others describes them, not you. Let them reveal themselves. 4. Stop seeking approval from people still asleep. You cannot be validated by those who do not even understand themselves. 5. Feel everything, but obey nothing. Emotions are messengers, not masters. Listen, then decide for yourself. Jung wrote one sentence that holds the entire secret. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. The people who hurt you, the words that haunt you, the reactions you cannot control, none of it is fate. It is simply the part of yourself you have not yet faced. So turn around, walk into your own darkness. Meet the parts of yourself you have feared your whole life, because on the other side of that fear stands a version of you that nothing and no one can ever shake again. The world only has power over the parts of you that you refuse to see. See them and become free.